My name is Leela. I am 23 years old. Last year, I decided to learn English. I wanted a better job, and maybe one day I wanted to travel to other countries. So, I joined an evening English class at a small language school in my city. The course was for 3 months. Our teacher was Mr. Harrison. From the very first class, I liked him. He was not too old, maybe around 30. He had kind blue eyes and a warm smile. He was very patient with all the students. Some of us were very slow to learn, and we made many mistakes. But Mr. Harrison never got angry. He always said, "That's okay. Mistakes are how we learn. Try again." He made English fun. We played games. We listened to simple songs. And he told us interesting stories about English-speaking countries. His voice was calm and clear, and he explained grammar in a very easy way. I always looked forward to his classes. Tuesday and Thursday evenings became my favorite time of the week. I am a quiet person. I did not speak much in class at first. I was shy and afraid of making mistakes. But Mr. Harrison always encouraged me. "Leela," he would say with a smile, "your pronunciation is very good. Don't be afraid to speak." His kind words helped me feel more confident. Slowly, I started to talk more. As weeks passed, I realized I was not just liking his teaching. I was starting to like him. When he smiled at me, my heart felt warm. When he praised my homework, I felt so happy. I started to pay more attention to little things. The way he pushed his hair back when he was thinking, the funny ties he sometimes wore, the way his eyes crinkled when he laughed. I knew it was not right to have these feelings for my teacher. He was Mr. Harrison, and I was his student. There was a professional line. I told myself it was just admiration for a good teacher. But deep inside, I knew it was more. I would think about him even when I was not in class. I hoped he might notice me a little more than other students, but he was always fair and kind to everyone. He was a very good teacher. One evening, I was struggling with a difficult grammar rule. After class, when other students were leaving, I stayed behind to ask him a question. He was packing his bag. "Mr. Harrison," I said nervously. He looked up and smiled. "Yes, Leela, can I help you?" I asked my question. He explained it to me again, very patiently, drawing examples on the whiteboard. He made it seem so simple. "Oh, I understand now," I said, feeling relieved. "Thank you so much." "You're very welcome, Leela," he said. "You are a good student. You work hard." His smile was so genuine. For a moment, our eyes met, and my heart did a little jump. I quickly looked down, said goodbye, and hurried out of the classroom, my cheeks feeling warm. The 3 months of the course went by too fast. I learned so much English, and my confidence grew. But I also knew that soon the classes would end, and I would not see Mr. Harrison anymore. The thought made me feel sad. I wanted to tell him how much I appreciated his teaching, and maybe, just maybe, I wanted to tell him how I felt. But I knew I couldn't. Not while I was still his student. It would not be appropriate. On the last day of class, we had a small party. We brought cakes and juice. Everyone thanked Mr. Harrison. I had bought a small thank you card for him. Inside, I wrote, "Dear Mr. Harrison, thank you for being such a wonderful teacher. I learned so much from you. I will never forget your kindness. Best wishes, Leela." My hand was shaking when I gave it to him. He read it and smiled warmly at me. "Thank you, Leela. That's very kind of you. I wish you all the best with your English." Our eyes met again, and this time his smile seemed a little different, a little softer. Or maybe I just hoped it was. After the course ended, my Tuesday and Thursday evenings felt empty. I missed the classes, and I missed seeing Mr. Harrison. I kept practicing my English. I thought about him often. I wondered if he ever thought about me. About 2 weeks later, I felt brave. I still had the school's general email address. I wrote a short email. "Dear Mr. Harrison," I wrote, "I hope you are well. This is Leela from your last evening English class. I just wanted to thank you again for being such an excellent teacher. I am using my English more confidently now. If you are ever free and would like to, perhaps we could have a coffee sometime. As friends, of course. It would be nice to talk. If not, I understand completely. Best wishes, Leela." I read the email 10 times before I pressed send. My heart was pounding. I was so nervous. What if he thought I was silly? What if he didn't reply? 2 days later, an email came. It was from him. "Dear Leela," it said, "it was lovely to hear from you. I'm glad you're feeling more confident with your English. You always worked very hard. Coffee sounds nice. I am free next Wednesday afternoon if that works for you. Let me know. Kind regards, David Harrison." He signed it David, not Mr. Harrison. And he said yes to coffee. I felt so happy I wanted to dance. We met at a small cafe near the language school. It felt strange to see him outside the classroom, dressed in casual clothes. He was still David Harrison, but he was not my teacher anymore. I was nervous, but he was easy to talk to. We talked about books, about movies, about my plans for the future. He told me about his love for teaching and travel. After a while, there was a little pause. He looked at me, his blue eyes serious but kind. "Leela," he said softly, "your thank you card on the last day of class was very sweet. And your email, I was very happy to receive it." I blushed a little. I really enjoyed your classes," I managed to say. He smiled. "I enjoyed having you in my class too, Leela. You were always attentive and bright." He paused again, then said, "Now that the course is over, and I am no longer officially your teacher. I hope you don't mind me saying that I often thought you were a very kind and interesting person." My heart leaped. "Really?" "Yes," he said, his smile growing wider. "And I was hoping we could have coffee again sometime soon. Not just as friends, if you'd like that too." Tears of happiness welled up in my eyes. "Yes, David," I whispered. "I would like that very much." He reached across the table and gently took my hand. His hand was warm, just like his smile. In that little cafe, a new chapter of my life began. Learning English had given me more than just a new skill. It had given me a new beginning, and perhaps a new love. And it all started with a kind teacher and a student who dared to hope.